Hey guys, before we get started with today's video, just want to let you know that the playlist that I used was from Motionless In White's official YouTube page. So it had all the songs in wrong order. And yeah, I thought that was really strange. It looks like they actually updated it since I did my album reaction, but just want to let you know that the songs are all in random order. But I still got a good idea of the album's flow and everything, and I do pick up on the songs being in wrong order near the end of the album. Just want to let you know as a disclaimer, but enjoy. What's up, MVBs? Welcome back to the Patreon page, or if you're new, then welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone is just as excited as I am. That's right, I'm excited for this record. And you know, Motionless In White is a band that I respect, but I can't say that I've totally loved their music. Okay, I checked out their album Disguise recently, so if you're a new MVB, feel free to check out that album reaction. That is just a little bit underneath these posts here. But yeah, so with this record, you know, the singles that I've heard minus Masterpiece, I've really enjoyed, and I've actually heard like a couple more tracks on Twitch, and I think it's just going to be a really fun time. So let's find out if the rest of the record holds up, and I think that's all we need for chit chat. So let's fuck do it. Scoring the End of the World, 3, 2, 1, go. Featuring Mick Gordon. I haven't checked out this one yet, actually. Title track, intro song. It's got to be good. I don't think I checked it out. I know I did Meltdown on Twitch. A lot of sounds added in the background. Alright.
Coursing through our veins. Long live our symphony. It's infantry. Survived 1,000 suns. Silent, they still attack. We fire back with notes instead of guns. We echo. Reverberate. Then leave them behind. Landmines composing command lines. Amplify or die. It's us or them.
The synth is very prominent. Guitars are just doing that very basic chord progression, but the synth.
Be not afraid.
Yeah, it's all about the synth in this song, man. And vocals are good, but drums and guitars are pretty basic.
All tension, no release. When it's so hard to see the harmony, it's time to end the peace. Now stop the pain. Stop the quiet. Change that key. Hit back hard and all reprise. Bring that fanfare to its knees, and we'll leave them behind. Landmines composing command lines. Amplify or die. It's us or them. This enclave's tearing through the airwaves, screaming a war-torn requiem.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Don't fall back, orchestrate the fallout. Score the ending of the world on this battleground. Survive yet another militant strike. Half dead, but we're living up to the hype. Half dead as the speakers detonate like landmines.
Okay.
Command lines. Amplify or die. It's us or them. It's us or this enclave's tearing through the airwaves. This is a
Ugh. Maybe I need a haircut. Getting hair in my nose. Nasty.
not afraid.
Gotta admit, that's a weak intro to the album. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, for a metalcore band, you want to bring up that energy, especially for an intro track. That was the title song off the album. That's like a 6 out of 10. I'm sorry. This song, though. This song.
You made a deal with the devil in a bloodbath. Now there's a price on your head, seal the contract. Automatic, systematic. We want our pound of flesh and race like stick. Kill 'em all, no successors. Flip the script and oppress the oppressors. Finding strength as we sift through the carnage.
I just realized this is a... I haven't reacted to the lyric video. Oh. Someone mentioned in my Discord, Nathan, if you're listening, that the chorus was weak. And I didn't catch that on first listen, but I agree. You know, the rest of the song has my attention. As soon as the chorus comes, I feel like grabbing my water. Good old Brian, man. Such a random feature that works so well. I love it when bands like take these features from like artists that you wouldn't expect, right? It's fun to just react to this, even though like, I've already heard it, right? I'm just having fun with it, man. It is a fun song, though. I remember that breakdown, like, okay, that's good, that's fine. Third chorus. Yeah. I like that a lot, though. I like that. That's a nice change to the final chorus. Even that little hook is a little different, too. But this is where the song gets special, okay? What is it about hardcore music? Like, this feels very hardcore right here. Brian, man. So angry and raw. Okay, I'll shut it. It's not an overly complicated breakdown, but I like the extra sounds at the end, like the bends. And then they do a reverse drum snare. Yeah, they are. See? And then they slow down the BPM. Another reverse snare. Oh, it's both of them. Both of them are screaming at the end. That's cool. That's cool.
All the stupid lies and the stupid games left a vacancy.
I'm sorry, man.
In this picture.
All right.
A prisoner by my own hands. 'Cause if I can't have me, then no one can. I need to heal what I inflict, but I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. As I
I saw Chris on with Nick's Twitch on YouTube. Like I was watching a clip of it, and Chris seemed like a really cool guy. Unfortunately, I don't love this song. Sorry, Chris. You seem like a cool dude, but this song ain't for me. Like, it is a good chorus. It does hit like an emotional high. You can hear the synth in the background that's working alongside harmonizing with his vocals. This breakdown, they could have done something else to elevate the song for me. This breakdown felt a little cookie cutter, predictable. Gotta admit, this song will hit a lot different live though.
So how do I apologize and put the tears back in your eyes when every canvas that I paint is a masterpiece of my mistakes, and in the light of my demise I see my failures in your eyes. Every canvas that I paint is a masterpiece made of my mistakes.
Yeah. Like, it's not a terrible song. It really has no effect on me. I've heard that style of music so many times. I'm always looking for just freshness. Out of all the music I listen to, music can get old fast, unfortunately, for me, right? I thought this song was also fun. Very, very doomy.
There's no tomorrow. Life is but an echo. Scars become mementos. This is war. Extinction. Ashes on your pale skin. Love becomes a symptom of the cure.
Initiate cyber hacks. Eliminate threat.
I pull the sun from the sky.
This is my favorite chorus.
Freeze the future of time.
Maybe it's the use of the kicks. And it sounds like he's singing in a minor key. So it sounds a little bit more haunting. And with the synth, I don't know, it just, everything together. This is a really good chorus, in my opinion. This has less views than Masterpiece, damn. I like their more unpopular music, I guess. Well, 4 million views is still a lot of views. Anyway, I gotta shut up. I like the little vocal changes to help differentiate the second verse.
Do you
Hoorah!
I will be your light.
This shit will hit live, man.
In this hell, you are my paradise.
Woo! I think this is still my favorite, man. How's the hair doing? Bum, 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 bum.
And drift as one through the infinite. And though all fate synchronized, I wasn't willing to die until I kissed a
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite, for sure. For sure, bud. And then we got a little lead. Yeah, it's so quiet though. Whoa. Whoa. That is so doomy. I love it. I love it. It might not be the most original sound, but they did a really good job at it. Love the chorus too. Best song. Best song in case you didn't get that. Meltdown. I've already heard this, but let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This could have been a good intro song to the CD. Oh yeah, this should have been the intro song, man. See the energy. It just, you want something that just grabs your attention right away.
so frantic, automatic, a collapsing paradigm. Everybody's
Blah, 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 blah.
all the ashes, all hail the end of time. Rapid chain reactions from words and mass distractions. So we in the snow globe, while the cure is classified. Ignoring the warning, and now we're globally mourning, and it's too late for a warning. It's too late. Right away.
Do that. Yep. Sum 41. Sum 41. Sum 41 has the same hook. Do. Apocalypse.
Meltdown.
Spiral to extinction, and we know we're fucked. Cause you can't spell out virus without us. Contagion! We're cutting our throats with our own knives. The end of mankind will be televised.
On tonight's series finale, we're all gonna fucking die.
Right away.
Overuse of fuck here. Under Oath had the same problem. It sounds too edgy. Boo boo.
Meltdown.
I like the extra snare hits, matching up with the rhythm, matching all the accents. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Way, ba ba ba. Our apocalypse. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ew. Yeah, that song's kind of similar to a lot of their other songs that are like more breakdown heavy. You know, structurally and everything, but it's still fun. You know, the lyrics are kind of cringy. That's my issue. It's still a fun song. Sign of Life. Let's get it. Bam, 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 bam. We did it. Is that guitar doing that? Do it again. Ooh. Here. Hard to tell if that's keys or guitar. Oh, nice. That's some good guitar playing there. They love doing that. Good chorus. Yeah, I think that's guitar. Nice. And then that, I love that sequence. Pick up the pace. Cool. Second verse is different. Let's go. Too far away. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Not an option. Good chorus. These songs feel very similar to one another. They have different tones though, which I appreciate. Werewolf. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing.
You howling in my bones, and there's an evil lurking in the dark.
Okay. I'm feeling different. It's not heavy.
Take control. I can't tell where you end and
I'm liking the cheesiness to this, man. Damn, he can hit those falsettos. I wish he did it a little bit more often. Oh, we got that 80s Phil Collins. Oh, werewolf. Nah, not even close.
From the bite marks and the bits are sweet. Smile for the camera, but don't flash your teeth.
I did it.
Let the bodies hit the dance floor to this heartbreak beat. I feel like somebody's watching me. Feels like everybody's watching me.
Ooh. This is a bop. This is a bop.
Become the monster or the monster become man. I could be up all night, but I'm paralyzed when the creature comes alive. Cause it's fight or fright in the full moonlight. You can run, but you can't hide. I can be honest, I can be human. I can become the silver bullet in your head. But you can't break my heart like I can.
I like it. I like it. Oh, we are getting a guitar lead. Not really a solo. Oh, that was sweet. Give me a little bit more sweet.
I could be up all night, but I'm paralyzed when the creature comes alive. Don't wanna feel.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Honest, I can be human. I can become the silver bullet in your head. Can't fight these cravings in the night. A beast who's burning flies white. Can't fight these cravings in the night. You can't break my heart like I can.
Drum patterns are pretty cool in the song too. Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's take a little break since we're halfway through the record at the moment. Okay. So, that song, I actually liked it quite a bit because it felt a lot different than all the other songs at the moment. It was much more like 80s, very campy and like a little bit cheesy, but it's like they own it, just like Ice Nine Kills or something. I know these guys kind of like sound a little bit similar to Ice Nine Kills, but because they both have horror elements to their music, right? But I am enjoying like a lot of the detail in the music because it's very synth focused, a lot of samples added, like all the music is caked on with a lot of effects. There's a lot of stuff happening in the background, so the guitars, bass, drums, and vocals is really just feels like half the band, really, which essentially is the band, but there's a whole other portion to the music that is just the production, the layering is just layered on this. Like, it can be a little bit too much at times, but also makes it for a fun listen. One thing that I hope is a little bit different for the next half of the record is that the songs that are heavy with the breakdowns, which I love a breakdown, it's fun to react to, but the formula can get quite repetitive. It can get repetitive really fast, having a breakdown in the bridge and stuff. And like, even a breakdown of the outro gets a little bit predictable. I'm just hoping that they shake up the flow of the music a lot more. I really hope that they do. Or if they just give me songs like Werewolf that really shakes up the tone of their music quite a bit. But yeah, let's find out by checking out the rest of the album. All right.
God knows I tried,
Porcelain.
but bow to the beast inside. Covered my tracks, but couldn't swallow my pride. As sure as the moonlight strikes our skin.
Who does it sound like? It sounds like My Chemical Romance.
I held a wrecking ball and you were porcelain.
Oh. I like the snare hit before the drop. Again, synth.
Altered state.
Yeah, this is Motionless in Romance.
Question fate. And hope is fleeting. Still tethered to this grim divergence of my being. I can't stop the bleeding. I can barely stand myself. God knows I tried, but broken I bow to the beast inside. Covered my tracks, but couldn't swallow my pride. As sure as the moonlight strikes our skin. I held a wrecking ball and you were porcelain.
Very good hooks.
Porcelain. I saw your face, but it couldn't save me. I fell from grace, and I cracked your smile. Don't rescue me, I can't escape it. Ravenously feed my feral mind. Bend before we break. God knows I tried, but broken I bow to the beast inside. Covered my tracks, but couldn't swallow my pride. As sure as the moonlight strikes our skin. I held a wrecking ball and you were porcelain. Compulsion's killing me. Giving in, and I can't go back. Porcelain, it's fucking killing me. Giving in, I can't go back. I've broken my vows to reconcile. I shattered your heart and left a crack in your smile. As sure as the moonlight strikes our skin. I had a wrecking ball and you were porcelain. Porcelain.
Good chorus. Don't know if I can get too much replay value out of that song though. There wasn't really anything that hooked me in other than the chorus being pretty good. Cause of Death. This sounds a little bit more classic. See, just piano instead of all this crazy. Oh yeah, this feels a lot more classic.
Till you believe in me now.
Yeah. Okay. Constant death. Where'd you come from? That song was cool. Man, the flow and everything was unpredictable. It was heavy. It was upbeat, energetic. It was a good classic metalcore song from Motionless In White. Do. This feels a lot more simplistic, just judging by the chord progression and the drum pattern.
While the sick get sicker, the profits from the people feed the poor another needle. The flames get bigger while the moths all shiver. They're subsidizing evil with no budget for a sequel. The pros tax gift.
I like the swing feel to it.
The cash grab never goes out of style. Your flashbacks giving you a panic attack.
It's like these lyrics are trying to be provocative, but they're not working for me. Sorry, not sorry.
Trigger like a cold hard killer, but then they play the victim to manipulate the system. They synthesize reality to sell what you don't need. They drain us of our portion just to paint another portrait. The Prozac's gift wrapped with a smile. The cash grab never goes out of style. We're cutting the ties with the knives in our backs. When your eyes go pitch black,
realized the track list is all over the place, man. I'm following the official Motionless in White playlist. Just realized that now. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We'll just continue like this.
I still feel you crawling under my skin. You left a certain kind of sinking that I can't let go of. I'm thinking back on all the time that I've wasted. I'm afraid that it's only leading to darker places. I curse you left, and it's tonight. Even if I have to tear out my inside, never again will this heart be your home. I'll be happy as someone else. Today I found my
That's a good riff right there.
I set my sights on something more. I live for something more.
What a nice burb.
Another day spent waiting on a sign for anything to tell me I'm doing something right. Somewhere there's a love that I long for, but I can't see through the smoke in my window. Leaving you behind left me aimless, staring in the mirror and I feel like I'm faceless. The only thing I know is that I'd rather die than live in a world where you still control my life. I curse you left, and it's tonight. Even if I have to tear out more swords, never again will this heart be your home. I'll be happy as someone else.
Yeah, back to that riff. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam.
I set my sights on something.
This feels, I'll say after this chorus.
Trying to take back time. Today I live for something more.
This feels like an Architects kind of song in a way. If Motionless in White tried an Architects style of metalcore. Sounds kind of cool. It sounds more emotional.
Once more, but now I live for something more.
Okay, okay.
Live for something more. Live for something more. Today I found my own embrace. I'll never regret who I am today. Today I found my open door. I set my sights on something more. I found my open door. I set my sights on something more. I'm living the pain you kill me. I'm sick of trying to take back time. Today I live for something more.
Oh, nice. We can hear the lead on its own. Yeah. I'm a sucker for those kind of riffs. Yeah, okay, so I don't know what we're going to get. We already heard the ending of the record. We started off with the fucking ending, man. I've heard this song on Twitch.
Good evening, and welcome to another chilling installment of Broadcasting from Beyond the Grave. Tonight's grim and ghastly tale, Corpse Nation.
Look into the darkness, web of crooked thoughts, lobotomized and left to rot. Feed into the promise, worship every drop, deny it when the pageant flops. Just another cycle of abuse, propaganda on a loose. So determined to be the Oh my god, they're horrifying. Violence, systemic virus. Stay a seat and read the room. Ignorance will be your doom. Dangers, systemic dangers. But it's not too late. The rhetoric will walk and die. Assault with your cryptic words. Censored ramblings to a brain-dead herd. Agenda talent for some Palestine. Incarcerated Palestine. Look into the darkness where the crooked thoughts will lobotomize and left to rot. Feed into the promise. Worship every drop. Deny it when the pageant Malignant manifesto, two-bit horror show. If truth's what makes you shudder, research this, motherfucker. Where you go, what you'll all fall. I won't step back and bite my side. Where you go, what you'll all fall. Disillusioned, where are you now? Stare into the darkness. Fuck you.
So I've already reviewed this song on Twitch, and my criticism is that it's like a good Ice Nine Kills cover song. Like, to me, it just sounds too similar to Ice Nine Kills. Okay, this song is featuring Caleb from Beartooth. This is the last song for us, even though it's supposed to be track 12.
You're living on a dime. The truth is all around us if you read between the crimes. We ride the wheel of misfortune just like a carousel. We each are our own devil and we make this world our hell. Cold and isolated, sold out, violated, overstimulated. So run for your life or die. Red, white, blue, I can't hear you. Red,
I guess that's Caleb. Got that gnarly scream. Boom, 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 boom. Very Marilyn Manson, this beat.
They say you can't forget the past if you won't give up its ghost. The difference between medicine and poison is the dose. Our carpal tunnel vision is our social suicide. So smile for the camera, aim it right between your eyes. Cold and isolated, sold out, violated, overcomplicated. So run for your life or
Please keep your hopes and dreams inside the vehicle at all times. Free will is no longer permitted on this ride.
what the fuck you?
Oh, we're going rock and roll.
It's hard to take a breath. We're dying to survive. The truth is all around. Just read between the cracks. Our coffins went down. We're swinging from around. The symptoms of control. If undiagnosed, are doomed to explode. Cold and isolated. Force-fed, violated. The United States of open hatred. So run for your life or die.
All right. So let me just scroll over here and actually get to the real ending of this album. So look, okay, before you want to twist my head off or whatever, this is the playlist, right? Look at this playlist. It is from Motionless In White's main page. This is how they listed it. It's not my fault. I thought this was the official. Well, it is the official, but why do they do it like this? 76,000 views. No one said anything yet. Whatever. Let's review the album. All right, despite that mishap where all the songs are jumbled up all over the place, you know, this album doesn't really feel like it needs to be like from start to finish. You know, it's funny because I said Scoring the End of the World. Why is that the intro track to the album? And it wasn't. That's actually pretty funny. And I said Meltdown would have been better, and it was. So these guys understood where they put the songs placement wise in terms of the album, right? It made sense, but overall it's not like a concept record where like it follows a story from start to finish where it really ruins the experience. Like I still got a good idea of what the album's flow is like, right? But that being said, I did have a good time with this record. You saw the energy that I was putting out. Like I thought this record was more fun, and I'll say it right here and right now, this was more fun than Disguise, which I recently reacted to. So after you're done with this reaction, if you haven't seen my Disguise album reaction, feel free to check it out. But spoiler, yeah, I enjoyed this more. So let's go through the pros and cons. Number one pro is the production on this is just like really well detailed. It can be a little bit overproduced, which I'll get to later on, but like the fact that you know, each song has so much detail from, you know, from a mixing standpoint in terms of layering and transitions, all of the sounds added, and the layering on vocals and the extra punch on certain snare hits. There's so much attention to detail in the production that just makes things huge, and the production itself sounds really good. The drums are mixed really well. I feel like the snare is always hits really hard. Chris's vocals are always very audible, but the transitions where they elevate like the certain like Mick Gordon kind of style of synth work sounds really good too. So you know, it sounds really cool. But like pro number two is that this sounds like a new Motionless In White. You know, Disguise sounds like, you know, I've heard some Motionless In White, some older tracks. They were a lot more aggressive and metalcore standard, right? But they really honed in on that like Halloweenish kind of sound to their style, and you know, it worked for them. They got pretty damn big, very big actually, especially for the scene, massive. But this record feels like it's a lot more synth focus, like doom focus, arena focus, and everything. So it seems like a new step for the band, and I just appreciate that. So that's going to be a pro number two, is that this album does seem like a new take of the band. Very, like a lot of new takes, really. So it's really cool in that regard. Pro number three is just how simplistic Chris's melodies are. So Chris, he's a good vocalist, and obviously, you know, the harsh vocals and clean vocals are really good. It's like the perfect kind of like metalcore voice, really. But you know, he does have like a simple kind of patterns with his melodies. It's always like a really simplistic, you know, rhythm that you can follow to his voice. For anything that he does, there's really a simple rhythm that just kind of repeats itself until he gets to the next melody. And he does that for all songs on this record, and every song that I've heard from him just continues to follow a simplistic pattern. So it really makes it catchy, because like he has a certain flow to his rhymes and patterns that just makes it really easy to follow with anything that he says, really. Another pro that I have is the variety. Variety is actually really good on this record, better than Disguise. So, you know, each song has a different feel to it. Like every song, really, holy. Even the songs that follow the simplistic breakdown metalcore structure, like Meltdown, Cyberhex, Slaughterhouse, whatever, they all had a different tone at least. So I really appreciate that this album really had a lot of different variety between tracks, and that is just a massive pro. Another pro is just going to be a little bit of an easy pro, but the fun factor, I thought this record just fun. Their music is really cheesy, and I can see a lot of people, you know, I've already seen YouTube thumbnails of like music reviewers saying, oh, this is cringe, this is so cringe, and I can see where they're coming from, but at the same time, you know what, like I think they kind of own up to the cringe. They don't take themselves too seriously. That's the impression that I get. To me, it's just a fun record. Like the songs are fun, and like I can see a lot of this music translating extremely well live. So that is a pro. Let's move on to the cons. And I guess my cons will talk about, you know, how this can be cheesy, especially lyrically. Lyrically, there's a lot of cringe moments. So, you know, I feel like with Chris, his lyrics are much more of a flow and patterns that works really well alongside the music, but the words that he's saying can be really cheesy. And one thing that I'm sticking out is like, you can't spell virus without us and stuff like. So like the lyrics itself were cringy, and like it's cool that they're talking about political issues, and that doesn't mean it's cringy or not. I respect whatever band, left or right, that talks about their political issues. I just thought the words that he was using were very basic and nothing stood out, and all the overuse of fuck was also a little bit trying too hard to be edgy. So that was a big con for me. Another con seems a little bit hypocritical, but the production is really good, but I do wish it was toned down quite a bit. The music is pretty damn overproduced, because I said it during the halfway point where I said, like, you know, metalcore bands are just like guitars, drums, bass, vocals, and maybe like a keyboardist. But here, like the keyboardist was extremely prominent, but they don't actually have official keyboardists. But it's just like the amount of samples added and the amount of effects added to all the music is a little too much, that when you see this live, they need a backtrack for all of it, which most bands do, pretty much like all bands do. But I mean, it's just a little too much. Sometimes there's a lot more authenticity and genuineness from music that's a lot more raw. It's just simplistic, and it's a little bit more bare bone, because you don't need so much. It's like so caked on, you know, like some of the best cakes are cakes that are a little bit more simple, just a couple flavors. You don't need to keep adding more berries and sprinkles and whole bunch of shit. I think that analogy works, right? But that's what I mean. I feel like it was a little bit overproduced at times, and I wish it was a little bit more bare bone. And another con that I have to this is kind of similar to what I was saying about Disguise, but this music, I don't know, maybe it's the sound of it, maybe it's the formulas that they're using, and maybe it's the choruses, maybe it's the lyrics, but it doesn't seem like I'm the target demographic for this style of music. And I'm not like saying like everybody in their 30s, because I sound like such a boomer, man. I sound like such a boomer when I make this con. But this music does seem like it's targeted towards a younger demographic. It's just the sound of it. It's the there's like a certain vibe and tone that doesn't really resonate with people my age, really. And so because of that personal preference, I just don't really connect with this record too much. Like, it's a fun record. I'm going to like see it live, and I'm going to have a good time. Or I mean, like when they do come around, I love to see it live. But this con doesn't apply to everyone. I'm sure a lot of people will disagree, but for me, I feel like this music, like their main audience will probably be like, you know, kids in high school, or like, you know, college kids. But for me, I feel like I've outgrown this style of music. And so just personally, it's a fun record, but it's not something I'm going to be listening to a lot, just out of style and tone personally. So yeah, that's kind of like a weird con, but that's kind of like one of my biggest cons, because like it truthfully is just, I've kind of outgrown this style of music, but it was still a fun time, man. And I can appreciate for what it is. So I'm giving you my pros and cons based off what I hear analytically, but also at the end, I'm telling you a little bit personal preference wise, what, you know, how I feel about it, right? But guys, that's my thoughts on Motionless in White scoring the end of the world. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below, spice up my life. Guys, what do you think of this album? I love to know. Also, if you're new MVB, then feel free to check out all the other album reactions. Like I said, there's Disguise on here. There's well over 100 album reactions. Feel free to participate in some polls too. Get your album requests submitted into the poll, where I do them every month as well. Also, there's a Discord, so if you want to chat with me and others about Motionless in White, there's lots of fans of Motionless in White in the Discord. There's a link in the description of all my YouTube videos. If you still can't find it, you can always DM me here on Patreon. And last but not least, I appreciate the shit out of you, man. Seriously, I appreciate you just watching this Patreon, supporting the Patreon, $5 a month or $7 a month, wherever you are, like in terms of currency. I just appreciate that you actually watch me and like listen to my thoughts and, you know, spend an hour of your day watching this album reaction review, unless you just skip to the review. I have no idea what you guys do, but I just make the content and I just put it out there. But anyway, look, I appreciate the shit out of you. But all of that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.